When your wives suggested couples therapy, do you think that this is what they had in mind?
Definitely. I mean, we're a couple of couples, right?
Bill, Ted, enough of the delusions. You didn't time travel, and you didn't go to heaven and hell. Here's a real idea for you. Be role models to your daughters. Get real jobs.
Bill, we've spent our whole life trying to unite the world, and I'm tired, dude.
Ted, we have a destiny to fulfill.
Then party on, dudes.
Billy! Dad! How you doing?
Well, you know, we're dead and we're in hell.
But how you doing?
We're good.
Did you see that one? Did you see Bill and Ted Face the Music?
I did not, man.
I think a lot of people didn't see it because it actually came out in like the height of the pandemic. Like it was actually supposed to come out in theaters, and they didn't know what to do with it. And I think it actually had like no post production. Like if you watch it, there's a lot of scenes where like it's just them, you know, with no one in the background, but they're supposed to CG like people in. You know, like you ever see like a mall opening and in the background there's like fake people, like 2D people and people walking their dogs. It says coming soon the mall. They didn't do that to this movie, right? So if you see it, like it is missing like an extra bit of like passes because no one can go do the post production. I'm just conjuring this with my own brain here.
Ridiculous. It's got to be it. It's got to be it.
But they video on demand it, and I bought it, and I liked it. It was good because I liked the first two Bill and Ted's. Because they're classic.
I did too. I have to watch it. I like Bill and Ted.
Starring that up and comer Keanu Reeves. We'll see how his career comes out.
Man, that'd be something crazy.
But the reason why I bring it up is that this is our 69th edition of Shop Talk Movie News. And like Bill and Ted, oh, there he goes. He's setting on fire again.
Nice.
And then like Bill and Ted always say, 69 dudes. Well, 69th edition of Shop Talk Movie News on Clubhouse Movies Podcast. I'm your host, Marc Rubalcaba, joined once again by Mr. Abel Pineda. And another reason why I bring up Bill and Ted today is that Alex Winter, who plays like which one is easy, Bill or Ted? The one who's not Keanu. I'm pretty sure it's Bill.
I think he's
he's the writer, and he actually does a lot of documentaries. And he's like around, but like behind the scenes, so you don't really see him a whole lot. But he says Bill and Ted 4 will get written. They have a really great idea for a Bill and Ted 4. So if you haven't seen Bill and Ted Face the Music, it's actually pretty fun. We just showed the trailer and we just watched it. It's actually pretty good.
There's all these Twilight movies. There can be a fourth Bill and Ted.
Right? It's good.
Come on.
And I don't think that there's necessarily a bad one. The third one, like I said, suffered from some weird post-production issues with pacing and maybe some editing, but it was a good, solid like story, and it was good. And 1 and 2 are pretty crazy though also. So check those out. Bill and Ted 4 coming in the wings, hopefully.
Well, speaking of things that haven't come out in the news in a while, I'm sure you remember Mr. Gerard Butler, right?
Gerard Butler. This is Sparta.
Yes, King Leonidas himself.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so I mean, this guy really has been making. I'm sure you're aware. He's been making a ton of like B-grade Netflix releases.
Yeah,
I mean they're fun. He plays the same character. Everything has fallen. That's him. Everything has fallen around Gerard Butler.
Everything has fallen. Parentheses, not speed.
Yeah, exactly. And he's gonna chest kick everybody. But no, what he's doing now is apparently he's been cast for the live action How to Train Your Dragon movie. He will be Stoic. He'll be the father of the main character.
Oh, do we know who the main character is going to be?
I have no idea. I didn't realize they were making a live action How to Train Your Dragon movie.
Yeah, I know, right?
I saw that. I'm like, whoa.
I got to hop on that IP while the IP is like, people still kind of remember it.
Yeah, let me look this up. Let me give us a look see here.
Yeah.
See How to Train. Oh my god, the original one came out in 2010. Oh, all right, so 2025. So we have Mason Thames as Hiccup, which is his son, We have Nico Parker as Astrid, who is Hiccup's girlfriend.
Is the original
We have
one?
Nick Frost as Gobber. He's the guy who is the
Shaun of the Dead friend.
He's like this. Yeah. Donna the Dread guy. Shaun of the Dead guy.
Yeah.
So Nick Frosty's playing one of the main characters too, I guess. I have no idea who Mason Thames is, nor Nico Parker.
Nico Parker.
Nico Parker sounds like a insurance company.
Sounds like the protagonist in GTA 4.
It does.
I smuggle people, I
money,
get with
Nico.
people. Yeah. I miss GTA. I'm still waiting forward for the GTA 6. The trailer apparently is the most downloaded, or most YouTube video now when it comes to video games. So that's...
I think I saw it like half as much, and I was like, it's another one. Whatever.
Dude, you mentioned that was like 10 years ago, the last one. What year did they say it came out? 2010?
2010, and this new one should be releasing in 2025.
It made me think that, like, by the time like 10 years rolls by, that's over 10% of the average person's life. It doesn't seem like that long, but like I guess life is fleeting, right?
Life is fleeting.
We're already 2/4 of the way into the Roaring 20s. By the way, did you notice that too?
Oh man,
time is the fire in which we burn.
Keeps on ticking.
Speaking of time ticking for somebody. Alec Baldwin charged again with involuntary manslaughter. I don't know.
This one sticks.
Someone who was responsible for that. And, I'm okay with them charging like every producer or everyone on that with some sort of manslaughter charge.
Yeah. Like, come on. Look, everyone who owns a gun knows don't point a loaded gun at anything. Don't point an unloaded gun at anything. The point is do not point the gun at anything.
Yeah, to me, Alec Baldwin shot a unicorn because he shot like one of the only female cinematographers out there. I don't even know if that movie finished. We looked into it last time. I think I Googled it briefly while this thing came up, if it was still happening. I don't know. But
yeah, I hope it doesn't. Hope it's done. But then again, you want her work to live on, but it's like, oh.
She didn't finish it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So Alec Baldwin, I don't know. We'll see what happens to you.
I think it needs to go away. And a show I thought went away. We were talking pre-show. I didn't realize that Halo, the live action show that was on Paramount Plus, I guess, I didn't realize there was a second season happening. I couldn't even get through, I think, halfway through the first season. It was so dreadfully slow. So apparently the first trailer dropped for season 2. If y'all want to watch it, go ahead. It's out there on the YouTubes for you. And that's that. And apparently to tie that in, Pablo, oh my God, I cannot pronounce his last name. I forget what it is.
Magobo.
Apparently, but yeah, Pablo Habogo.
Habogo.
Pablo Chief, we'll call him. Apparently, apparently there's a sex scene in the first season of this Halo thing, and apparently he was totally against it. So for you guys out there that want to watch Halo 2, just know there hopefully might not be another one because it shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Yeah, well, that's pretty weird. I was,
and someone called him Master Cheeks, by the way.
Ooh,
hilarious.
Yeah, I like it. Master Cheeks hit with that towel. I was thinking about the Halo series. Did you ever play the games?
Oh yeah, I remember playing. Dude, I played Halo Combat Evolved on the PC. That was my introduction to Halo. Released. How
long has the assistant or thing been called Cortana on Halo? Was it always? Because the thing about it is like
it was always Cortana.
Cortana
and
is
Microsoft adopted it to their voice assistant.
Their Siri is Cortana, which is and then I saw them. I was watching Halo like briefly, and then like, hey Cortana, what do we do? And some lady appeared. I'm like, whoa! So that's where it came from, Cortana.
Yeah, she's still around. I was what is it? I was just playing.
Around. There she goes.
You got her.
Yeah.
No, I was replaying that game. What is it? It was Halo Infinite or something. I don't know. I stopped playing games a long time ago, but I recently started playing all the Game Pass games because it's cheap and fun. Yeah. And she's still in that thing, man.
Halo the Haloing. I don't know.
Yeah,
a new Halo dawns.
Halo the Haloing.
Yeah,
dude. Did you ever play the first game?
Okay, I've always been like I have a PlayStation, and I've had every PlayStation. And I just got the Oculus Pro for video games, but I'm not an Xbox person. I've never owned an Xbox, nor do I plan to. So I don't know. I'm always gonna have one that I don't get, and I feel like sticking. And okay, there's another thing about PlayStation. I'm gonna rant here for a second because
tape's rolling, man.
Yeah,
let's get it.
Okay,
hot stuff.
So
off the presses.
In the beginning, PlayStation.
Was the beginning. What is this? The Bible? You trying to talk
in the beginning?
Your video game career?
PlayStation multiplayer was free. PlayStation multiplayer was free, and it was good.
I remember that. SOCOM Navy SEALs, man. That was my jam.
I used to play like either Deadly Alliance or Deception on my PS2, and I had to hook up the Ethernet cable to that one. I had to piggyback off my laptop and do it that way, and that was fun and free. And then Xbox came along and says, well, we're just going to charge people. And then people were like, yeah, it's okay because you got dedicated servers. And like, that was the thing, dedicated servers. That, which was a lie. There were never dedicated servers.
Yeah.
And then PlayStation's like, oh, we're leaving all this money on the table. So they started doing it. And I get it. That's why I don't blame PlayStation for it, because, you know, they got to get on that bandwagon that, what is the loot crates? Got to loot crate it up.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, they got that DLC, man.
Yeah,
which I will never pay for, by the way.
Yeah.
Shut up and take my money.
Pay extra money for a game I already own.
Yeah, so I blame Xbox for that.
I'm not mad at you for that. I will say
ruining
this,
the innocence.
There is this thing that Microsoft is doing that I've been championing, is this cloud gaming thing that Google failed miserably at. And I was part of a beta test a long time ago when I had an Android phone, and I got to play all the games on Game Pass before it was like a real big deal. And then it became a thing, and it still says it's in beta. It's not in beta anymore. You can play all these Xbox games on your computer, on your phone. Like, you're just streaming them via the internet. And I'm like, this I will pay for, because then I don't have to pay for an actual console ever again.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm too old to keep up with the new games and stuff. I have no time for that.
Yeah, I know. There was a trailer for a new Indiana Jones games on Xbox that came out today. I'm like, I don't have time for that. It's on Xbox.
See, look, the only reason I want to play that game is because it might carry the story forward. I have no idea. I'll wait for the reviews before I even give it a shot, and I'll be playing it on PC anyway, so whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So Game of Thrones, the original series, it ended on a sour note. A lot of people didn't like that last season, kind of legendarily. I still say it's not as bad as Lost. Those
people forgot about Lost.
Yeah, let's not get into Lost. By the way, I think we're not on the record yet. Let me back on the record. Okay. Anyway,
there we go.
Yeah. The David Benioff and Dan Weiss, they were the showrunners of the original Lost, and my hypothesis always has been is they botched that last season of Game of Thrones. They botched that last season of Game of Thrones so they can do Star Wars, and they were supposed to do Star Wars, and that was the big thing that was going to happen, right? But then suddenly they were taken off of it, right? And I thought it was because they failed at Game of Thrones that they were taken off that project, which makes perfect sense. But they have come out and said, we had a very specific story in mind, and ultimately they decided they didn't want to do that. And we totally get it. It's their company and their IP, but we weren't the droids they were looking for. So they're coming back around and saying that it was Star Wars. But I'm pretty sure after people stopped calling them, they probably called Star Wars people back. They're like, hey, can we still do that movie? And they're not picking up the phone.
Oh man, well, I have more Star Wars news if you're not done there.
Well, just a quick note on their interview is that there is a Jon Snow potential sequel series coming, and they said they may return to the franchise. They won't, but I don't think anyone's calling them. So
yeah,
I wouldn't call them. Get some new blood in there.
I saw one episode, dude, and I was like, nah, not for me.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's
Lord of the Rings with boobies.
I do like Lord of the Rings movies, not the show.
Yeah.
God, that was horrible.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't give it a chance.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
But, never again. But to make things better, at least for me, I'm a huge fan of The Mandalorian. Grogu, Baby Yoda, cutest dang little alien on the face of that planet.
So cute. It's like someone shaved Gizmo.
Dude, exactly. Someone shaved Gizmo and tried to make him the Joker, and you got something cute instead. So we have a movie, affectionately titled The Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a new movie coming out hopefully next year. It's going into production this year, and it's going to be directed by none other than Jon Favreau and produced by Favreau, Kathleen Kennedy, and Dave Filoni. So, man, I'm so stoked for this. And there was a rumor that there might be another season releasing just before this. I don't know how that's going to be even possible. That'd be a lot. Then again, Pedro Pascal doesn't really have to be on set for
no, he doesn't.
He just has to voice him.
You could come in cold.
Which I gotta say is like the cushiest gig this guy has landed. He is known as the Mandalorian, and he hasn't probably set foot on the set in God knows how long.
If I were Pedro Pascal and I knew that this was going to happen, like early in my negotiations, I should say like, my character has all of the physical characteristics of every single like Olympian. So like we could have this dude doing like parkour. We could have this guy doing some crazy Jackie Chan like kung fu action. Yeah, right. It's like this guy's
just
like
through a window.
Yeah, this guy's like Duke Nukem because he's always wearing the freaking like thing over his head. We never know who really is there, but he's just played by all kinds of people. I think like one of the jokes of like Flashdance, there was a scene where like she was doing like a crazy dance, and like one of the craziest moves was actually a quick cut of a dude doing like the splits or something, but you never noticed because it was cut so fast, But we could do that. We could do this during the whole thing because it's just some guy wearing a freaking bucket on his head the whole time.
He's a Tin Man.
Do you remember that Boba Fett series? Remember those hipster cyborg people? Like they should have a scene with like
Dude, that show was garbage. Man. Power Rangers on freaking Vespas.
But they should have had a scene with them like beatboxing and then like doing like like serving each other, and then Mandalorian just walks by. Yeah, Mandalorian just like walks by and just serves them like the worst dance.
Just hot and fresh, always ready. Yeah, $5 right here for you.
Just to say Michael Jackson in his prime. It's like, oh my God, look at this guy go.
He does that forward lean.
Yeah. Because he's just some idiot with a bucket, but like you got 10 different people doing all these crazy moves.
So dumb. That's so funny. I was watching, what is that movie? Brink. It was an old Disney Channel movie about roller skaters. Do you remember that?
No, but it sounds awful. It sounds like dude, like right after they made it was Surf Ninjas like fight back. Like, oh, we need another one.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh my God. Or the Three Ninjas. Oh my God,
they were Surf Ninjas too, weren't they?
Dude, probably. Yeah, there was Surfing Ninjas. I think it was with Rob Schneider.
I think it was maybe Rob Schneider. I don't remember. I remember like half the people who played the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the costume were like the Surf Ninjas. Like they said, we'll give you a role in something else. I don't know if that's what happened. That was the rumor.
Probably did, man. The thing of what I was getting at is it's so hilarious how bad these cuts were. Like if you watch all these old movies, like I was watching Brink, and the kids are supposed to be roller skating and able to grind down the handrail at the Long Beach Convention Center. And you've seen the stairs there. It's like 3 sets of stairs going down multiple rails.
Yeah,
and they go and you die. I would die. Like, dude, they cut and it was like this gnarly jack dude just grinding his skates down the rail. I was like, that's supposed to be a girl.
That's pretty good.
It was awesome, man.
It's like Ray Park.
My giant projector. Yeah, I'm like,
it's like Ray Park wearing a wig.
I'm like, one of these things is not like the other.
Oh my God, I'm waiting to see what's his name now, Mandalorian with the double-edged lightsabers. Ray Park, Ray Park in the Mandalorian gear. Oh
man,
I can't wait.
Goodness.
Okay. So they're making a Lorne Michaels biopic, the guy who directed Ghostbusters Afterlife.
What?
Yeah, do you know? Or not Lorne Michaels biopic. I'm sorry. They're making an SNL history movie called SNL 1975. Lorne Michaels is going to be in it from the Fableman star Gabriel LaBelle. Here's the thing: I never saw the Fablemans. It was Oscar bait last year. Nobody saw it. And I don't even know if it won any Oscars.
All of these movies were Oscar bait, man.
Yeah, and then I was thinking, like, Lorne Michaels in 1975, how old is he versus how old is he now? He was 31 in 1975 when apparently, when Saturday Night Live started. So back then, so they got to hire like Bill Murray, they got to hire Dan Aykroyd, they got to hire like Chevy Chase, they got to hire, all the old school.
I wonder if
John Belushi. They got to get a new John Belushi.
AI on these people.
I don't know. I don't want to see John Belushi's face like stapled onto like some stunt fat guy.
Oh, that's gonna be weird, man. Got a half pack of cigarettes and a full tank of gas.
It's like the fat kid from It like grew. He's like an adult now.
Oh no!
They just got him to be John Belushi or something,
He's
and
from the Goonies.
They play the new Goonies.
Oh no, man!
Except they'll be gender swapped in the new one though. They'll be the girlies.
Oh.
Goonies, the girlies.
It'll be an actual It.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh man.
Yeah. So that was that. Knowing that Lorne Michaels came out with SNL in 1975 at 31 kind of depressed me, but it's okay.
Yeah. Whatever, man.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Got to get it on. Get it on. You got any more news? I guess I got one more.
Yeah, I do. I got two more bits of news. Let me start off with the one that bummed me out, even though I'm nowhere near this place.
Yeah.
So Disneyland right now. Actually, on January 22nd, 2024, what is that ride? The Haunted Mansion. It usually goes down for, to go back to normal from the Halloween or Christmas time, whatever.
Halloweener.
Well, this time it's going down. Oh, it's Haunted Mansion Holiday. Typically, they take it down for like 2 weeks.
It was actually good. I saw it the other day.
What's up?
I saw it the other day. I saw it before just after Christmas. It was actually a pretty good.
It's awesome, man.
Addition.
But they are dressing it down and they're closing it down probably for the rest of the year because they're expanding the land there and they're refurbishing a lot of it and they're just gonna, make the queue different, all this stuff. But if you guys haven't ridden this damn ride, get on it before it's shut down for a whole year. And sometimes people go out of their way just for that ride, so that's gonna suck for them.
You know what a ride I also went on was It's a Small World. It's a Small World also gets Christmased up. And that was pretty kind of impressive because you don't expect it to look the same.
Dude, I love that ride. And when it's hot outside, that ride is a getaway. I take a nap. It's great.
Speaking of taking a nap on It's a Small World, was it just me or like when I was a kid, the word Mattel used to be everywhere. Sponsored by Mattel. Sponsored by Mattel.
Yeah.
Is it still there? Like I didn't see it like this last time, so maybe they took out their sponsorship.
I don't. Wow. Yeah. Usually I believe it's at the exit.
I remember at the beginning and the end. So maybe Mattel, like they went with Warner Brothers because of Barbie, right? So that's yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Disney.
Speaking of really quick, this is off the record. I didn't even news here. For some reason I was thinking HBO Max. Remember it was HBO Go to HBO Max. Now they just call it Max.
Yeah. And that's called MaxiPad?
Yeah. Well,
no, I'm kidding.
Where's that button? Not that one, but it's. There we go. They both work. I have a terrible joke that's popped in my head, but I'm not going to say it. But anyway, I think they call it Max now because HBO, they're taking away the theater going experience, right? And it's been a big thing that everyone's all mad. That's why Christopher Nolan didn't want to make any movies anymore with Warner Brothers when they did the Batman movies and stuff because they put Tenet up on HBO Max, at home during COVID and all that stuff, right? And I think they changed the name from HBO. You know what HBO stands for?
Home Box Office.
Home Box Office. So they probably changed it from Home Box Office to Max to disassociate the theater going experience from the home experience.
Oh, look at that!
I don't know. I think some clever executive thought of it, and then he's like,
and now everybody hates him.
Everybody hates him. His name's Jack Warner. He's the great grandson of Steve Warner, the creator of Warner Bros. I don't know.
What a dingle douche.
Yeah. Speaking of dingle douches, Madonna's getting sued for starting a concert 2 hours late.
Dude, I saw that pop up briefly today. I am so glad someone is suing that lady. That is awesome. Who cares if you're a star? Have you pay for these things?
Have you seen any pictures of her lately? She looks like I don't know, like what Michael Jackson would look like right now.
Oh no,
she just looks kind of messed up. But anyway,
she's like, oh. Well, I got cool news here. I haven't played this game yet. I want to because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, but apparently Hogwarts Legacy, that game in 2023 sold about 22 million copies. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think. Imagine who?
No, I said imagine the game at 22 million copies. The game is like $70, I think, and then people have paid for the definitive collections, which is, I think, in excess of $100. So 22 million copies worldwide. That is a lot of money.
I heard somewhere that it is the first time. It is the first time in a long time that a GTA or Call of Duty game has not been like at the top of the charts.
Oh wow!
Since then, and I don't know which chart it's been, but it's been dethroned. Let's put it that way. The two masters of video games have been dethroned by Harry Potter, which is funny because
it's about time, man. It's about time.
The last Harry Potter movies, also known as the Fantastic Bitches, what are they called?
Yeah, the names we don't speak of.
Yeah,
it's
Legends of Voldemort,
the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Yeah. The we have both Johnny Depp and Ezra Miller,
Yeah, and Mads Mikkelsen.
Those were awful. I think
horrible. The worst.
This last one, the Curse of Grindelwald's Adventure, whatever it's called.
The Curse of Granola Bars. That put me to sleep, man.
The Curse of Granola Bars, and I still remember like the zebra horse thing dying, and then it died again at the end. It's like your zebra horse is dead.
I've never finished that movie. I fell asleep every single time I put it on. Yeah. I love Harry Potter. I can watch the first 7 back to back and be completely cool. Yeah. I put that one on. I fought to stay awake. I lost.
I feel like I was awake, but I could not follow the story whatsoever. Or maybe it was just so stupid that we gotta decide like who a new wizard is at the grand gates of the gate wizard. Make sure you bring the zebra giraffe thing.
The gate lord.
The gate. It was so bad.
So many gate lords in there.
Why don't they just make a movie of Voldemort wrecking things? I want to.
Dude. Yeah, man. People are saying they should do that.
I want to see the Curse of Voldemort. I want to see Voldemort in his prime. I want to see him and Hitler hanging out.
You're not the only one. You know how many Harry Potter fans, and I'm part of a lot of like Facebook groups for this because I'm old and Harry Potter. But yeah, dude, so many people are asking for these origin story movies that a lot of fans I think would love. Like you have Snape, or Severus Snape. You have Voldemort. You have, all the wizards that are there. There's a lot. They can go far as they want. They can do Star Wars with this thing.
That's what thought Fantastic Beasts was going to be, or like that series, but they just kind of turned it into sad Pokemon,
Yeah, dude, that's sad Pokemon.
Aww. Right?
Dude, it is, man. It is. It was a horrible movie. It was Polly Pocket met freaking Pokemon, and everybody lives in a suitcase.
Yeah.
What is happening right now?
Starring that pasty guy from Les Miserables.
Yeah, Les Miserables.
Remember that? Oh, I know you brought up Gerald Butler earlier, but one of these days, I have a Phantom of the Opera video we got to do, and we've talked about it before, and it's coming. It's coming. We got a lot of things coming. Penny's at us.
Yeah.
To pick
things are on the internet pipes.
Because of the internet pipes. She showed us the contract of how many shop talks we have to do. I'm like, oh no. It's like you didn't do any last year. Like, oh no.
Yeah, she's starting Chocolate Rain.
Yeah, she's on to us.
Oh man, dude. Just feel old making those references. Chocolate Rain. Dude, that was such a good episode. Oh, good stuff. You guys really have to jump on that.
Yeah. Chocolate.
We have a good backlog.
Chocolate Ray. Whatever his name. Dude.
Chocolate Ray.
That's one of the
Muddy Waters.
That's one of the ones that made it out. We didn't even get to Ben Affleck having a weird snail fetish and then chasing a dude on his bike.
Yeah, that was weird, man. That's such a weird movie.
I think I was drunk during that one.
Oh man!
Anyway, we have more. We got lots of movies coming. We got some live stream stuff's coming.
Yeah,
the
2024, the year of us.
The year of us. It's either that or a murder suicide pack kicks in. Penny made us write a murder-suicide
Look that
pact.
way anyway.
She wants us to walk the plank on a pirate ship where the Titanic went down.
Oh no. They say try raising this bar.
Welcome to your watery grave. If you saw the Chappelle special, I was laughing my ass off. Welcome to your watery grave. I don't know if that's what he said, but I was thinking about it again. See the
awesome.
Chappelle special. That guy is funny.
He's hilarious. You
All
dig
right.
him. But I got nothing else, man. That was it. I'm tapped.
All right. Well, remember to like, share, subscribe. Check us out where all you get your stuffs. We're on Twitter, Facebook, all the other things that you probably have bookmarked and check or have apps on your phone. I don't know.
What was that thing called? X?
Yeah.
X.
X, aka Twitter, which is still twitter.com.
Yeah.
Check us out on twitter.com. You know, I got to spruce up our MySpace because I want to see if that's still a thing.
Yeah. You guys want to make our top 8 friends? You better start visiting that thing.
Maybe I'll actually be able to talk to Tom for once.
Oh man, it'd be great. He always said hello every time I signed in.
He was so friendly, and he always looked like someone took a picture of him, but he wasn't like, oh man, I didn't put my shirt on. And he's like,
Yeah,
you know,
he was like, hey man, this is me, man. I'm the original Napster.
I know. Do you remember was it Funny People with Adam Sandler and Seth Rogen a long time ago? I don't know.
Oh man,
Tom had a cameo in it. That was the last time I ever saw Tom. I think it was just before Facebook.
No way.
I don't know.
that dude's been retired forever, man.
Yeah,
living the high life right now.
I think he sells shoes or something. Is the same guy? The same Tom?
He's a McGillionaire. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, he invented the internet.
Yeah, seriously, man. He socialized us.
Yeah.
He's like, peasants, here's a social platform.
Who is Jesse Eisenberg playing? Who's the new Facebook? Who is the Facebook? Who is the social network? Who's the robot?
Who is Facebook? Oh my God, Mark Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg. Where's your jetpack, Zuckerberg?
Yeah, that guy. What a freaking robot.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm your host, Marc Rubalcaba, joined once again by Mr. Abel Pineda on Clubhouse Movies Podcast, Shop Talk Movie News. We will catch you next time.
I made my cat lick.
Shut up and take my money.